You know, there's something wildly comical about the way we treat our bodies, as if they were rented cars we're desperate to return without a scratch. Or worse, enemy territory that must be whipped into shape, starved, sculpted, medicated, and insured against every possible breakdown. We stand in front of mirrors, pinching, prodding, sighing. If only this were smaller, that were tighter, these lines weren't there. We count calories like misers counting coins, run on treadmills like hamsters chasing a phantom cheese, and swallow pills promising youth in a capsule. We say my body the way we say my car or my phone, as though it were a possession separate from us, a stubborn mule that refuses to obey. But here's the rollicking truth, the belly laugh of existence. You are your body. Not in it, not trapped by it, not driving it, you are it. Every cell, every heartbeat, every shiver of skin against wind. And the moment you make peace with that, the war ends and the dance begins. Let me whisk you away to a beach in Bali at dawn. An old fisherman, let's call him Wayan, stands knee-deep in the surf, casting his net with the grace of a ballerina. His skin is leathered by decades of sun, his belly round as a coconut, his teeth stained from betel nut. By every modern standard, he should be ashamed. No six-pack, no Botox, no fitness tracker beeping reminders to stand. Yet he moves like poetry. He laughs with his whole body when the net comes up sparkling with silver fish. Children run to him, climbing his legs like monkeys on a tree. His wife brings rice wrapped in banana leaf, and they eat sitting in the sand. No plates, no napkins, no guilt. When I asked him about health, he looked puzzled. Health? He said, patting his belly. This is my engine. It runs on fish and rice and love. When it stops, I stop. Until then, we dance. And dance he did every morning, net in hand, body and ocean, in perfect conversation. Now contrast that with a woman I knew in New York, Lila, a fitness influencer with 1 million followers. Her body was a masterpiece of discipline, sculpted abs, glowing skin, in posture like a queen. She posted daily, green juices, sunrise yoga, gratitude lists, hashtags, number body goals, number self-love, number no excuses. But behind the camera she was crumbling. Orthorexia had her terrified of bread. Injuries from overtraining kept her in pain. She weighed herself 3 times a day, crying if the scale blinked even a decimal higher. I love my body, she'd say in videos, voice bright as plastic. But at night alone, she'd whisper to the mirror, why aren't you enough? Her body wasn't a home. It was a billboard and the rent was killing her. You see, we've been sold a lie that the body is a machine to be optimized, a project to be perfected, a problem to be solved. We treat it like software that needs constant updates. New diet, new workout, new supplement. We biohack sleep, track steps, fast for, autophagy, all in pursuit of some imaginary peak version of ourselves that never arrives. And in the frenzy, we forget the body's native intelligence. It knows how to heal a cut, digest a mango, birth a baby, fight a virus. It doesn't need a manual. It needs listening. I once spent a week with a tribe in the Amazon. No gyms, no scales, no mirrors. The women carried water jugs on their heads, breasts swaying freely, stretch marks like lightning across their bellies from birthing warriors. The men hunted with bows, muscles ropey from use, not vanity. They ate what the forest gave manioc, fish, heart of palm, sometimes nothing when the rains failed. Their bodies changed with the seasons, lean in dry times, fuller when fruit ripened. No one dieted, no one posed, yet their vitality was electric. A grandmother with wrinkles deep as riverbeds outdanced me at a fire ceremony, her laughter shaking the trees. The body is the earth's child, she told me through a translator. Feed it earth, move it like earth, love it like earth. It will love you back. But in our world, the body is enemy number 1. We punish it for aging, for sagging, for aching after a long day. We shame it for craving chocolate, for gaining weight during grief, for getting sick. We speak to it in the language of war. Beat the bloat, crush the workout, fight aging. As if aging weren't the entire point. As if the alternative, not aging, weren't a coffin. The body isn't failing when it wrinkles. It's succeeding at the only job it was ever given, to live fully, fiercely, until it doesn't. Let me tell you about a boy named Matteo who taught me this in the most unexpected way. He was 8, born with a rare condition that left his legs twisted like old roots. Doctors said he'd never walk. His mother, heartbroken, enrolled him in every therapy money could buy. But Mateo, he didn't care about walking. He cared about moving. He dragged himself across the floor with arms like pistons, laughing as he chased the dog. He swam like a dolphin, legs useless, but joy explosive. At the pool one day, a woman stared, pity in her eyes. "Poor thing," she whispered. Mateo heard, popped up dripping, and grinned. "Poor, I'm a mermaid." His body wasn't broken. Our seeing was. In Japan, they have kintsugi, the art of repairing cracked pottery with gold. The cracks aren't hidden, they're highlighted, making the piece more beautiful for having been broken. Imagine treating your body that way. The scar from the C-section? Gold. The knee that clicks after the marathon? Gold. The belly softened by years of laughter and cake? Gold. Every mark a story, every ache a reminder, I lived. Now, don't misunderstand. Caring for the body is love, not war. Feed it real food, tomatoes warm from the sun, bread still smelling of yeast, fish pulled glistening from the sea. Move it the way children move, not for calories burned, but for the sheer thrill of wind in hair, muscles singing, heart thumping. Sleep when it whispers, stretch when it creaks, dance when music calls. But do it as a conversation, not a conquest. The body isn't a problem to fix. It's a mystery to inhabit. Try this tonight. Stand naked in front of a mirror, not to judge, but to meet. Look at your toes, your knees, the curve of your hip, the map of veins under skin. Touch gently, like you'd touch a lover or a child. Say thank you for carrying you up mountains, for digesting ice cream at midnight, for healing the paper cut you forgot you had. Notice how the body responds, a softening, a warmth, a sigh. This isn't vanity, it's recognition. You're not in the body, you are the body. And the body is you. And together you're a temporary sculpture of stardust, here to feel the sun on your face for a few brief decades. I'll end with a memory from a hospital room. An old man, 93, skin like parchment, bones fragile as birds lay dying. His family hovered, tearful, offering water, painkillers, prayers. He waved them away. "Closer," he rasped. They leaned in. He touched each face, slowly, deliberately. "This hand," he said, lifting it with effort, "held my wife when she cried, carried my son on my shoulders, planted olive trees that outlived me. Don't mourn it. Celebrate it." Then he smiled, eyes bright as a child's. What a ride. And with that he slipped away, body spent, but spirit dancing. So let the war end. Put down the scale, the shame, the impossible ideals. Your body isn't a before picture waiting for an after. It's the only instrument you'll ever play in this lifetime. Tune it with kindness. Play it with gusto. When it groans, listen. When it sings, join in. And when the final note fades, let it go with gratitude, not regret. The body was never the cage, it was the wings.